and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Darkest Dungeon. We're going to do a long quest in here, partially to get one of the bosses to spawn. So we got to decide what crew we're going to go. We also want the Ancestor Ring, Accuracy, Protection, nice combo. The well, I think, is a good place to take bleeders along, make them bleed. So a bleed party wouldn't be too bad. Could, for example, run Houndmasters. Or I could go the old-fashioned dance team. This is a long quest, so it's maybe not a good idea to bring along a team that can't heal. Unless the whole team can heal. Alright, so the Houndmasters could self-heal, but they can't heal other people. Could bring the Arbalist along. I could run I have three Houndmasters of this tier, so we could run the three Houndmasters and the Arbalist. It'd be an interesting combo. Can't say whether or not that would be a good combo, just that would be an interesting combo. Okay, I think I got an idea for a team. No way am I calling this a functional team, but or a great team. We're going to take good old Leper, who actually has Warren's bonuses. So we got Warren's Tactician, Warren's Scrounger for scouting chance. We're gonna take the three Houndmasters. One of my Houndmasters here has, yes, you. And you got Whistle and Harry, Whistle and Harry, so we can basically bleed. Bleed, 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 bleed. You've got a stun if we want to stall a little bit to let everyone heal up. That does have the drawback that you necessarily couldn't heal up doing that, but that's probably fine. Maybe don't need everyone with whistles. 3 whistles is probably more than I need, but I think that'll be good. And then we've got one of these guys has Hound Watch, so we don't get ambushed when we camp, because we're going to be camping, because this is a long mission. Okay. This is the crew. Let's get them equipped. Skilled up and equipped. I'm not doing the stress heal. Actually, let's level up the stress heal, because if we decide we need to stress heal, it'll be good to have that available. You can always swap in mid-dungeon. I could run another one with Blackjack, and we could do a rearrangement when we need to swap which one's doing the heal. Yeah, I'm not going to splurge too much on their equipment. We do have the other ones at 4-4, so let's upgrade the one that's 3-4 to 4-4. Okay. And let's provision up. So we've already got lots of provisions in the form of dog treats. We're going to want all the food. This is going to be one of those awkward situations where, like, at the very beginning of the run, we're going to be super full on inventory. We're going to, like, 3 stacks of torches. This is the Warrens. We probably want shovels and keys. And herbs. Take bandages along. Do you want holy water anti-venom? Go a couple anti-venom. Can't run both because we've got so many dog traits in the inventory. We're literally at the state on the inventory where we gotta throw things out before we can do anything. Pick anything up. But into the dungeon we go.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Oh, this is gonna have a lot of backtracking. I think we're gonna do the run all the way down, and then we'll backtrack up, and then rest in the room here. I think that's how we'll handle that. I know I'm not gonna use all these dog traits, so I'm gonna throw some of the dog traits out. Just to have some inventory space.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
The poor leper.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. Teetering on the brink.
Oh, we've already had someone shoved
the
to
abyss.
death's door. Oh dear. There's nothing you can do to heal him, so, right at the enemy team.
A death by inches.
You're good. Don't go over the press of the death's door, please.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So to avoid a death door check, I need to... I think we may have just... Oh no, he survived, okay. To avoid another death door check, we need to end the enemy team. Right now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You know, given the circumstances, I was gonna save this camp for later, but no, it's going right now.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze. Okay, we're able to recover from the stress pretty quickly. Actual damage is weirdly the more... The damage in the debuff here is a little bit more annoying. But I think we will persevere nonetheless. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yep, can't serve them the food until we get into another fight. We're not gonna need those dog treats. yeah, we dump that food. I do want these crests. Might toss them out later, but at the moment we're good. Map inside. You do have to do all the room battles. We gotta go all the way down there. Okay. So I should actually avoid looting things on the way out, because we're gonna come past them on the way back.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Loot that on the way back. As long as it's not the leper right now, I think we're fine. This is why we brought the shovels. Could have technically gone for a de-stealth on the crone. Decided it'd be better to kill someone off rather than try to de-stealth the crone. Because yeah, the worst thing the crone's going to do is a bunch of stress, which we can actually mitigate a little bit easier than a lot of other stuff.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Well struck.
Okay, so that's the crone's turn. Crone is 1 hit point short of dead on their next action. Do I gamble on going before the crone? Because I'm in that sort of awkward spot if I attack the crone. Oh no, that won't. That in theory won't kill the crone. Okay. I didn't want to kill the crone so the leper could go, so the leper could take the heal.
The wounds
There we
of
go.
war can be healed.
No, whenever the crone goes, the crone is
but
dead.
never hidden.
Like that.
This expedition at least promises success.
Grab that on the way back. Grab that on the way back. Ah, they dodged the stun.
Annihilated.
Damage prevented is often more valuable than damage healed. Sometimes I'm allowed to target you with the AoE pin. I know the AoE will hit him anyway, so we'll throw out that AoE. You go for the stun. Stun actually connects this time. Okay, so you're not stealthed anymore. Knowing level of damage, potentially, but not stealthed anymore. Front one's also dead on his turn.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ooh, I was hoping to go before him.
As victories
Houndmasters
mount,
have trinkets, right?
so
In
too
fact, all
will
my
resistance.
Houndmasters have that trinket. I think we can do without that trinket. Something tells me we can do without that trinket. So I'm just gonna leave all this here. Bit of shame we're leaving stuff behind, but it is what it is. Come on. I wanted to act direct in my control, not your control. Ruby's tempting to pick up. We're gonna drop the torch, take the ruby. We don't need that torch, we'll pass it.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
This is backtracking. Ideally, we would probably wanted to do the first camp after all this backtracking, but realistically, we needed to do it sooner. That's why we picked the ruby, because the ruby's stack. That's more valuable than a pile of coin. Ooh, double enemy stealth.
Precision and power. A powerful blow.
Stun connects and applies. With the already applied bleed, that one is dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Ooh. AoE everything is gonna add up real fast.
How quickly the tide turns.
First one's dead already. Second one isn't. Third one's dead already, effectively. Okay. Let's try to down the second one. Okay, second one's not going to die on his next action. So we'll take the opportunity here to heal. There's no reason to continue attacking. We need heals.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
When he goes on his next turn, he will die. As long as no reinforcements come in, we literally can just take the entire time. Super sweet time healing. Oh, I miscalculated. He got one more shot. Now he's dead. Yeah, now he's dead. As long as no reinforcements come in.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's gonna be another fight. Yeah, let's just start stacking the bleed. Oop, that was the wrong one. Although, that is a bleed skill as well, so you need to hit bleeds on the back line. We do want to try to stun... What's your stun chance? 60%. Against the first one. Try to. Yeah. Shame. You can only hit the frontliner, so I hit him hard. Well, actually, I could go for the really weak one for the backliners, but hit the frontliner. Now, the annoying thing is we're going to get hit with all of them one after another. Although the dogs are going to be up front now. Ooh. Actually, that's only really a problem for Mr. Leper. And it's maybe not a big real problem for the Leper, actually. Because I can always have the Leper just heal. You're dead. You're dead. So you're the one we gotta hit along. Go ahead and target whistle him so we can take the bonus damages marked. I thought I could just limit it for anywhere. So we're gonna have to move forward. Okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, he's dead.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate
Protective padlock is
exsanguination be
interesting.
considered a virtue.
Okay, so let's distribute some of our healing items to recover from the beating we've taken. Yeah, let's even go and distribute some of the food. We'll take the padlock, and we'll call that good for the moment. Put the party back in correct order. Oof. Okay, we've got surprise. And unleash quite a bit of a reckoning on the enemy team.
Impressive. Obliterated.
Scratch one enemy. So only one's going to get attacked. That's from turn 1. On the second turn, it'll be a initiative roll to see if we get to attack before them.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Yeah, we're probably coming up on a point where we need to rest again. Take a long rest.
A decisive pummeling.
Apply one more bleed, the bat guy will die. Okay, so the bat guy is now... Well, actually, I just need to do like 2 damage. So the bat guy is dead. Front guy is dead as well.
These nightmarish creatures
Sapphires.
can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm gonna give up the rest of my advantages. So take the sapphires. Your bandages to interact with, so can't interact with you safely because we don't have those anymore. I think the traveling effort is just RNG fest. Super interesting, but not willing to gamble that. If we don't get lucky with the scout, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up and then come back. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Oh, we're gonna run out of food. Okay, basically the entire enemy team can bleed. Let's start stacking the bleeds.
A singular strike.
Lever's gonna take a beating. Ah, resist the stun. Oh, actually, you have massive stun resist. I should not have tried to stun you. That wasn't gonna work. Should have tried to stun with a Clawers. Missed. Yeah, you go first one stun on one of the Clawers. Get that bleed nice and high. Death's Door,
As life
which is
ebbs,
a going setback.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Leper will self-heal to get himself off death's door.
Masterfully
we go.
executed.
So now it's just the Virago. There we go.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, we're gonna do that backtrack. And then we're gonna camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Hands watch. Therapy dog sadly is all companions. Although we could do man's best friend. Okay. Therapy dog. Man's best friend. Oh, you have therapy dog as well. Let's do therapy dog as well. Gotta keep your stress down. Not quite enough to get him back down to 0 to make him lose irrational, but we don't get a description of what irrational does on character sheet. Okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Curious is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Yeah, Ruby Pile is definitely adding up.
A devastating blow.
Oh, well, that happened. The Stunmeister passed his turn.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Okay. Stun the Raider. Okay, so the Raider is dead. Yeah, Raider is dead.
The ground quakes.
So we take the opportunity to heal. Whoever beats the Raider on the initiative will be able to heal. Everyone else, we'll just have to deal with it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Get a little bit of scouting. Get lucky when I find the secret room. Ooh, I did hear the noise for the secret room. Do I backtrack for it right now? No. We gotta go for it. I want to fight the two room battles first. Don't have the shovel. In fact, we got another shovel situation coming up. Okay, and it has not disrupted our party's organization yet. Good stun. Okay, Fungal Crawler is dead. Yeah, let's see if we can even hit the target.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Death cannot be escaped, but it can be postponed.
We're doing a lot of postponing of this death, yes. Yeah. Gotta hit the Virgo one more time.
Grievous injury.
Oh no, we got a second one at death's door. That's not good. Okay, the Virgo is officially dead. Not great timing for him to pass. I would have liked to get a stun off.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
No luck with the stun.
Their cursed champion falls. Success so clearly in view.
Actually, I'm not gonna keep that move.
Or
I
is
have
it
the money.
merely a trick of the light?
Darn. We know there's at least one more fight left. Ah, this is a problem. Okay, we're not finishing this quest. This quest is not going to be safe to finish. Because I'd have to get past that blockage. I forgot to put the party in correct order. Whoops.
Eradicated. A death denied.
I'm gonna try to make the best of a a bad situation here.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Ooh, do that. Because really we need to go to heal, and the healing needs to be 2. So I needed to rearrange the party, which I didn't do, which was my bad. Parry the whole enemy. Okay, so we just got the big one. Big one's gone for his turn.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, we made the Death Store saving throw. Hoping not to run into one of those. We're not gonna make it back. We're not gonna make it back. We're leaving. End the quest.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come.
Given that we didn't actually pay anything for the supplies we brought into that quest, that's not too bad.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Okay. So I gotta decide what we want to take into the next quest. It probably still wants to be that sort of high-tier quest. Although I suppose we could work on... No, because you still need stress relief. So the apprentices are not ready to go back in yet. So yeah, looks like we're gonna do something high tier. So once again, we're gonna go Champion Delve. It may be something short this time. Protection dodge at the torch is low. Logs, more 90% of the locations. Damage and crit on range skills. Cost of stun skills, though. Vessel only. I decided that these don't want. Muskable's tempting, but that's a long quest. Ancestor Signet's tempting, but it's a long quest. We can go for the Mooncloak. Mooncloak's the only short one. Or is it looking at a medium length quest at least? Could put the old team back together. Reginald, Dismith, Osmont, and Karen. Good old Red Hook. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna put Red Hook together. And go into the ruins. This is where we're gonna go ahead and put the part break in. Sorry for the failed run, although it was very much making the best out of a terrible situation. We got someone put to death's door in the first room, so that was not a great opening on that one, let's just say. Although that did show you how effective Team Self Heal was, that we were able to get that deep into a dungeon with death's door in the first room. And honestly, if we weren't out of food, we probably could have kept going. It was that we had multiple people at death's door, and I'm looking at the map and going like, if we have anything that does damage before we get into combat and those guys both get to act so we can't heal them sort of problem, no one's coming back, right? Yeah, I think it's a toss-up here. I think I'm going to go to the ruins. It's going to be one of these two. Just going to decide whether it's short or long over the break. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have a part up tomorrow. It'll be one of these two delves with probably the Red Hook. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We're going to take a short break here to get up and... Well, actually, get up and replace my cup of tea. So it's going to be a cup of tea break. It's the middle of the stream. So this will be the longer of the 3 breaks during the stream. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and/or stream. And bye for now.